Hello YouTube! Welcome to the channel, Grown Man Child Gaming, where we're going to play games, we're going to look at games, we're going to talk about games, and we're going to, have fun. Little nervous, first video, publishing it live. I don't even know where my camera's at. Hello, I see you now. Today we're going to try a new, I'm looking at myself on my computer again. God, I'm stupid. Today we're going to be playing 3 games, indie games. Deathflush, Decrypt, and Andromeda. We got 2 scary and we got a retro style. First up on the list is Deathflush. Haunted by the memory of his grandfather's death, Ronnie must face his greatest fear, being alone. Is the legendary toilet seat killer really dead? Can Ronnie hold it just a little longer? Featuring wooden voice acting, cryptic puzzles, and bathroom puns, 4 days. Deathflush is a spine-tingling retro-style terror. This game was made in about a month for a PS1 Summer of Screams event. Inspirations were Nightmare on Elm Street and Silent Hill, both amazing. Average play time 20 minutes. So in this segment, we're going to get as many games as we can in. I have, no set time limit. We're just going to play. I've literally been sitting here for like 2.5 hours trying to figure out how to do an intro because I was too scared to talk to YouTube. So hi, here I am. Also, you got to check out this game startup. Oh, I really got to start it in the thing? Okay. Man. And here I thought, oh Jesus, don't create shortcut. Delete. Delete. Oh my God, buttons. Where did it go? Oh my God. Well, that took forever. This is what I was talking about. Trying to get to that level. Death Rush. Also, all of these games were literally downloaded based off the description. I have no idea what they're about. Walk, run, crouch, inventory, interact, use, and quit. Please adjust your mouse sensitivity from the inventory if necessary. Also, I'm a primarily console player. Like, I have every game console except for the 2 newest. I've only had a PC for like a year. Terrible at keyboard and mouse. Why your ankle broke though?
Ronnie, are you okay?
And why is it an echo?
I'm fine. It's just... I need to go to the bathroom.
Aw, baby, do you want me to go with you?
Let's go pee at the same time.
No, it's okay. I must face this alone.
His legs bend like a grasshopper. You got the Gumby arms too. I must be alone. Do we want to use it? I should close the door. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Real men pee with the door open. What? I actually have to aim the stream? Okay. Was not expecting that. Where's the thing? Toilet seat killer executed. Reign of terror comes to an end. Your company could be here. Call now. Oh, heck no. No spank you. Bruh. Why are you walking like that? This is my medicine. I only need it when I'm not well. Oh, I was really hoping for a jump scare.
What the hell? It won't open!
Ronnie? Is something wrong?
Help me! I'm trapped!
That look of fear, though.
It's going to be okay. It's just stuck.
Uh,
It's probably swollen from the humidity.
I did say scary games, right? I meant funny games. We're playing
Of
funny
course.
games.
What was it?
I'll see if I can find a way to pry it open. Don't worry.
I'll see if I
Let's
can pry
find
it
Doc
open.
Strawberry. He always knows
What?
what to do.
Who the hell is Doc Strawberry? Toilet cleaner. Soap flakes. It's searing my foot. Okay. You should probably check your water heater, bro. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, where's Doc Strawberry? Can I check my weight? Nope. Okay, the medicine is not Doc Strawberry. Turn that up a little bit. Nope. Where's... What? Oh. Heck no. You hear that ambient stole. You hear the power go out though. Click faster. Swear to God. Okay, you know what? This is getting real old. In a little bit, buddy. In a little bit. Go ask Sissy. Um. No, go finish your liver mush you didn't want to eat. It's my favorite brand of toilet cleaner. Am I gonna have to do this like one at a time? a screwdriver. So turn that off. Oh, I closed the door. Jesus Christ. Wait. There it is. Hey, what do I do with the screwdriver? Screwdriver? Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with screwdriver? Take the light off? Nope. Um, Caution, bedrock, breaker box, and closet. Do not flip switches all willy-nilly. Okay. What about the vent? It's the vent. Why is there a camera in the vent? The answer is in your reflection, Ronnie. The answer is in your reflection. Eh? Eh? The answer is in your reflection. So it's 4 numbers. My reflection. So I've got to be able to hold something. The answer is in your reflection. I don't understand. Does not compute. What about my reflection? I see a fish. Nah. Anything? Nope. Reflection. Can I flip it? Will this fog up the mirror? I am confused. I don't know what to do. There's gotta be a way. What about that? And answer up here. The answer is in your reflection. I don't understand. Um, what? I am so confused. The answer is in my reflection. But my reflection doesn't show nothing. Okay, nope, can't do. Answer is in your reflection. What is that? No to self. Mm, what else could it mean? What? What? Oh, I bet you I can steam it up this way. Ah! I had the right idea, but the wrong device.
Grandpa?
Eh.
Grandpa is going in there to have a whiz, you
Okay, I'm
little
lost.
scum. You stay put right here, understand?
Assuming this is why he's scared of the potty. He's scared to go pee-pee. Why is that balloon so small? Why did Grandpa just dote out? And there's your serial killer. Wait, is there any secrets we can find out here? Teddy bear? Hold on, Grandpa. I'll save you in a minute. Pretty sure you're gonna die anyways, but I'm looking for secrets. Okay, no secrets. Clearly, we're on a road trip. Did you just kill him with a toilet seat?
Hey kid, why don't you have a seat?
My man bolted knives to a toilet seat. Yep, still chasing us.
It's time to take your medicine.
What? What the? Oh god.
Pills won't help you now, little fella.
No! You're dead! They killed you!
Dying with step 1, and now you're number 2.
Poop joke.
Ronnie, did you say something? What's going on in there? This is getting scary.
You don't say. Now I'm the girl. It's bread. Ronnie's favorite mom. Always time to watch a tape. Of course it's Halloween. Medkit. Hatchet. Found Ronnie.
Stay out of the bathroom! He can't get you if you're not in the bathroom!
Pretty sure that was a lie. Take a shower. Is that a chainsaw or a truck? Why must I stand in all of these corners? Oh, haha. 5, 3, 0, 4. Okay, really? Is this supposed to be him taking his medicine?
about time you showed up. Let's do this thing.
When did they put Tiger King in the game? We're going to hunt Carol Baskin. Okay, don't look at that.
We're going.
Get back over there with the rest of the idiots. This is my flashback.
Okay, yes sir.
We're gonna make this sicko think twice about defiling the health and safety of our community.
What's the plan, Ray?
Fireworks, the good stuff. We're gonna scare the hell out of them.
Okay, let's scare a serial killer with
Don't
fireworks.
you think we should wait until he finishes in the toilet? It's the right thing to do.
Fuck that. It's go time.
Let him finish number 2.
Huh.
Right onto the gas tanks.
Uh-huh.
Shabuki!
Do not ferme. Kistroli Sarumofrest. Your destination is Testalon TN. Have Amen. Rest.
Where have I ended up now? Ronnie!
This game went off a whole other direction than what I thought. I was thinking, you know, puppet horror combo.
Help! He's gonna flush me!
Instead, toilet murderer.
Who invited you?
Hang on! Ronnie! I'm coming!
Your boyfriend is about to get the swirly of a lifetime. Ah!
Go flush yourself, weirdo!
Best joke of the game.
Come get him. I'll wipe you out.
Okay, that one's pretty good too. Safe! Do I have to fight him now? Wait, what? Confused. What? We're doing this Mortal Kombat style, boys. In and out. The old 1-2, 1-2. Gotcha. Now I'm just getting swirly.
Is it over?
What is this game though?
Ronnie! Where?
I'm still up here. I can't find a way to get down.
What the hell?
Doc Strawberry. So confused.
What now? An earthquake?
Toilet bugs. Toilet bugs. Not Doc Strawberry.
Ronnie! We...
I feel like if Rick Sanchez made a game, it's this one.
We made it. You saved me.
I love you, Ronaldo.
Huh? Stay back. He had no power outside of the bathroom.
You can't escape me. I'm gonna make a dookie on your bones.
Not sure that's how that works. So you're telling me if she would have just left the bathroom in the first place, this game never would have happened. Okay. Took about a month. I'll give it to him. Alright. That's Death Flush. Let's go to Decrypt. Oh wait. Marvo. Run anyways. Hopefully this one is more promising. This one kind of looks like Dead Space. If it loads. There we go. That's not. Decrypt. 72 hours later, the Trayvon is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks off course. How big's a click? We talking light years? Its primary power systems are offline. Its common channels silent. Its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. Its crew members remain unreachable. Whoa. Are we flying?
Well, will you look at that? A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic.
Don't
I'm
think it's
surprised the
operational,
FCA
though.
renewed its
Kinda why it's floating
registration.
in space.
So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on LADAR. It appears to have lost power and coasted
LADAR?
a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker.
Oh. Don't skip.
I'll call you as soon as you're inside.
Okay. In and out. Simple operation. It's a very serious stare. Alright. Graphics are definitely better.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission.
Golden blind boys.
Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary
Well, we
power is
all know
down,
it
a lot
can't
of the
be that
subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
So, no sprint. Secure by biocode. Could we proceed with the decryption? Yes. One crypto key required.
More bad news.
She likes to talk.
The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages
Mine
from the
crypto
comm
keys.
system, which will
Different
be
kind of
helpful.
crypto.
Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
I'm broke. One. I got one key. One key. And a message. From Captain Arun David. They're in the ship. That's what Manal said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises. Don't you hear them? He said. Noises? I said. The thuds, the groans. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did, that they were just the sounds of the bones of this old ship settling, the tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had just fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, they're on the ship. Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Should have listened to him. Should have listened. Press. Okay. Gonna need to find a locker sequence. Saw that coming. One door, one key. Oh. Joy corners. Power cell seems to be missing. You know what these toy corners means. There's gonna be a monster. Power failure. Power cell? No power cell. Ew. Did somebody die or have an accident? Yes. Let me guess. I'm gonna get 2 keys. Have to go across the hallway, come back, put the power cell in, and then we're gonna see all the monsters. Nope. Bonus collateral extraction. From Rico Hernandez, Sysops. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations on the network failures are growing worse. We flipped back and forth to backup power a dozen times already since we left Nikiari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Zebulus. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me that you put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot? Can't say I blame you with all that going down. Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker code is 4121. Locker code acquired. Ew. Long term. I guess that's to read past logs. I guess you don't need hard memorizing. Four, one, two, one. 4, 1, 2, 1. Doo-doo. Spoopy. Oh, how did I not notice that before? Seriously. Find a bathroom. Yeah, it's on this side. I'm gonna plug it in. Give me my keys. I need my crypto keys, man. Two keys! And a bonus message. Captain Aaron David. So the same guy that was talking to the crazy dude before. Manal's condition concerns me. He said, vacillates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today, and he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Manal is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that the sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says that they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Naya, any luck on those records? I want anything you can get in this history of this ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was the last crew? How long since its FCA approval? And so on. We know the ship's pre-Garat War makes it about half an ES century old. The bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagari. They've dumped a crippled vessel on us to balance their books. I'm going to have a heads roll at the GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid contemporary bleevery. Jump scare. No jump scare. Can I? Nope. Well, I'm gonna turn up the... Nope, all those are still offline. There's gonna be something behind the door, man. Blinky, blinky. He has flashlight. You know what flashlight means? Flashlight bad. Ew. So don't go that way. No, spank you. Ew. So we only get one key, one terminal. George terrain. Heck. I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issues. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what the foul-smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like the acidic fertilizers they use on the fields in his homeworld. But that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo, and even if we are, there was a leak from one of our containers. The stuff wouldn't flow in our airflow systems. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us. And it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips that past the Zvin systems, but this ship has come bad mojo. The way Manaus going off its head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shook. And you know Rico, he's as steady as a stone and always thinks he's right. So when I went and checked, I didn't see anything. Not then. But the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something move in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right, and sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me. Oh, so we don't get a choice. Dr. Hari Sharma, Maroon. I have an alchemy today and tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia. Haha, you're right. How sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he asked, no, begged me for some Tarkozoxane 500, better known as Blank State. blank slate among the wrecked drug kids, and as devoured by the guys in the military, but I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? Having bad dreams? The reason I asked him was because the others two came in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember, but I sensed that he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. First, he didn't reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally, he turned to me, his eyes locked with mine, and he said, we should never have set foot on this ship. We should not be here. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure was a little higher than normal, but I wouldn't have been surprised if it weren't. He lost some weight, he's exhausted, but at least he's physically fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of tacrozoxane. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key in the network data room here. I asked Nia to move it to the lockers in stock so someone could pick it up in case it weren't. Nia reset the code. It's now 11:09. Is it this one? Nope. Whew. That ambulance really keeps you on edge. In data room access key. This game's a lot more reading than I thought it would be. I was thinking more action. Here we go. Cap, the security systems are failing one by one. We've got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and they're returning almost 2 minutes later. The system nothing. Switching all doors from biorec to manual access keys. The others aren't going to like it, but until we figure out what's causing this, I'd feel better if we keep it protocol basic. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics, although if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. George is doing his best to keep the ducks open, stuff keeps coming back and striving at present. Don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Zebulus. If you ask me, the ship would never have left Nagari, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in ship system ops. I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with the vessel. What does this mean, the electronics? You see the look in everyone's eyes? No one's sleeping right, and nobody wants to talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know is that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. So is there one or multiple creatures? Is there another door? There's this door. Kinda look like the Hive. Not gonna lie. The way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nia to put out an SOS signal to flag down the first passing ship. I know this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GIS, those ruthless bastards. They'll try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with the fines, but that's okay. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manal hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no other denying. Something isn't here with us, and that means it's great harm. So if you're on the ship, and you're reading messages about people vanishing, dying, whatever, going crazy, why are you still reading all this? Like, shouldn't you just, bop, they're dead, sorry, I'm out. From Rico, Systops. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I tried to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going, and he's so stressed he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 is powered down too. I managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're sort of a cell. I had loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up when he has time? He won't pay me any heed. He can take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The code is 1234. Yes, I asked Doc to keep it so. Why did always try 1234? It's basic. It's common sense. So, where am I going to put the power cell? Was that down before? Those were a little creepy, not gonna lie. Definitely got the heart rate up. Okay, so what the power cell? Oh, new terminal. From the tech. George, Jorge. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Do you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's fucking crazy. And did I tell Nia? Did Nia tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're gonna get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He's getting on my nerves. He keeps asking me to check every duct on the ship, and I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocol on every door? He's turned off BioRec and switched to physical access keycards like we're back in the 22nd century. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it at the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen him now anywhere? He's not in his room. Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on some pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell Doc he's looking for him urgently. Alright, the showers. Nothing good ever happens in the showers. Ever. Ever. Peeky peeky.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari.
Yeah.
It looks like the crew never left the ship.
No.
I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident practicing it.
Oh, hell. About to get turned. Oh, wait. I need you to go to the showers. Yep. No long hallway. No, no, no. Rip the dark showers. This seems like a much better option. We're just gonna act like that never happened. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We've searched every corner of this cursed ship, and there's no trace of him now. He had grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just the stench of an unwashed body, but something lower, an animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now. So he has to be on the ship. Except, he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. Mia's working on getting the SOS out, but comms isn't fully operational. Yet more troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find him now. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounter is more horrific. What have those things done to him now? Where have they taken him? I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I have given standing instructions to the crew until we know how to deal with them. If you see one of those things, run. Do not engage. Turn and run away. Plausible. You know, I don't know whose first instinct would be like, hey, rotten guy, how you doing? Okay. Room 5. Rigger said he's seen me now heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. Power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any lights down there. Those horrible sounds seem louder down there, but no sign of it now. Still not going to be able to get comms up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but we're all getting is static. It doesn't make sense. Everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. Jorge seems to think it's coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from contact to GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history he requested. I'm pouring over them, and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. What did you find? What happened on the ship? time getting the system back online is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting, heading off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we find a way off the ship. Rico had the key to the 4 LSS room. It should be in his locker along with a spare power cell. Get the key in the power cell for the 4 LSS room. At least one terminal going. Rico moved to room 3, wing B. He didn't want to be even near Manau's old room. He had handed all over the codes to me yesterday just in case. 9971. So Rico and Manau are missing. So we have regular guy and a foreman. For the tech guy. Rico was the tech guy. Simulator. From Nia. I got away, but I'm trapped in the medbay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea what the others are. So I saw Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago. No word from him since. This ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Thones system. The Thones, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexus Belt. Half a century, they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. The government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes in our genomes, define one's worth and place in society. Like Gattaca. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics, it's all the same. Just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. Yes, the ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Thone Society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child, were put into a social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. The Thones subjected their slaves to all manners of atrocities. They had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. That's horrible. Despite pressure from the center, the Thones refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Garat wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Trayvon, was a slave ship. Its cargo bay a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across the interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Thone government, the Trayvon disappeared off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. Then there are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped. And then there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, and deaths. The crew before us just did a single run before they sold it to an in-tier dealership. It was then sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir. Something far worse. During a slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship so horrific that I could find nothing about it. The official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. So it's the ghosts of the slaves. Running! Running! No time to talk. Run away. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is not fine! It's not fine! Put the key in the card! Go! Get it, yo! Get! Okay, I get it! Go! Get! Yeah, now. We're gonna have to go to the cafeteria. Yeah, the cafeteria. Hey, buddy. Just, trying to get to the computer. No need to be all shiesty. Just, trying to mine some crypto. You know. Just mining a little bit of crypto in the dark. Hell no. Lounge. Ew. So that's where the green goo's coming from. Somebody ate the soup. Is it from Nia? Yes, I can't reach Jones and somebody to luck. We're down to just 4 people. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local networking hours. I'm not sure where you are or even if you'll see this. The thing that happened on the ship during its stolen era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, about 120 slaves broke free in the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making away for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. Captain then authorized pumping Q11A6 nerve gas into the decks. Eesh. Slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising. As retribution, set example, the crew flayed the slaves to the edge of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were then thrown still alive into vats of acid fertilizer in the hold. KL-12, a bile green amalgamate, that's the green sludge, used in the off-worlds for soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. The ship returned to its homeworld. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The Garat War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thones were crushed, ship disappears for nearly a decade, and likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. The vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor to serve with you. Yeesh. That's brutal. I'd be an angry green sludge ghost too. Just right after you let me leave. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one. all, guys. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time. Why? Why? What's the SCP that's on stairs? Oh, hi. Thank you for being so kind. It's gonna be a big one. Or all of them. Sure. Yeah. Should have explored first. To whoever sees this, they're all gone. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Joel, Summit, Fasu, Manal, Nia. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chunk in space and time. We've slipped into another world where the past and the present have somehow collided. They do not. What? 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 Be right back, guys. Yeah, we'll be eating lunch here in a minute. There's no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past that we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we must all look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them down here. And if I can't find them, I'm going to try and make it to the Ava airlock at the end of cargo hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have this ship destroyed. Let the vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. So the captain was the last man standing. They want my cheek. They want the cheek meat. Yes. You don't need a snack. We're getting ready to eat lunch. You don't need a snack. Go.
okay. Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
Okay. Found. Wow. It's a good story. Some good jump scares. Bravo. Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here. That's a little longer than I wanted it to go, but hope you guys had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. If you have any indie games you would like to see me play, leave them down in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Tate Ninja out.